So, and if you think about evolution, and this was Paul MacLean and the triune brain, so this is, and he was an MD, neuroscience, and kind of, I think everybody that is in that field recognizes that name. But he broke it down into three parts of the brain. You had the lizard brain, and so this is our brain stem, the cerebellum. Then you had the mammal brain. This is when the limbic system came and had evolved into on top of the brainstem. And then after that, the neocortex. And so if you look at it, the lizard brain is the one that helps us with the fight, the flight, or the freeze, right? So I know sometimes here, I've told you recently, I was like, oh my God, I'm not breathing. So that's the freeze response. I mean, if I'm stressing, then, maybe you stop breathing. And you might all notice this at some point, but that's what the lizard brain is doing. And this is our autopilot. This goes back millions of years in evolution, right? This is at the essence of all of us. And if you ever get to the point like, why did I do that? It was probably the lizard brain that caused a lot of that. So the mammal brain then is the limbic system, and this is our emotions, our memories, habits, and this is also where we started to develop like decision making and that kind of stuff.
More complex.
And then we went on into the human brain as we have now, and that's the neocortex. That's when we think of the brain, that's the neocortex piece, right? All the folds and all that stuff. And this is the language, abstract thought, imagination, reason, rationalization, but it's also where we see our consciousness. And I think this is so important to recognize. If we're asking people to change habits, it probably happens at the conscious level. In the absence of that, you're just going to go right back into that autopilot lizard brain, and it loves sugar. It loves all this stuff to keep us alive, right? Very powerful. And so as we take people along this journey of optimal living, it will be the ones that are going to be the most successful are the ones that will find a way to become more conscious within our day. Thanks for tuning in to OPT2LIV podcast today. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Check us out online, OPT2LIV.com, OPT2LIV.com. Look forward to seeing you soon.